YouTube, yes, you can see my face. Right, this video is about how I sync up my video footage with my music. Syncing up my guitar parts, my bass parts, my drum parts with the actual filmed footage. So I will actually film myself playing each part individually. So I'll film myself playing the rhythm guitar all the way through the track. Then I'll film the lead guitar all the way through. Then I'll film the bass part all the way through. And then later on, after I finish the whole track, I will take that track and then sync up the different video parts. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I'll show you in this video what I'm talking about. Okay, for this video I'm going to use the Foo Fighters track Walk as an example. So if we have a look at the finished product that I upload to YouTube, so you can see that I've used a couple of shots. So there's the rhythm guitar, the lead guitar, the rhythm again, the lead, the rhythm up close, the lead up close. So basically that's 4 different shots that I've filmed. Okay, so let me explain how I put this video together. So the first thing I would do would be to open this Logic Pro. I've got Logic Pro 9, which is already open here. And what I would do is I'll start from scratch. I'll record the lead guitar part, the rhythm guitar part, the bass. I would program in the MIDI drums, or I get a drummer to play on it. But in this particular video I didn't have a drummer for, so I just programmed it myself. So you can see here I've got the lead guitar part, which you can hear. Then we've got the rhythm guitar part. And then down here will be the MIDI drums, which you can hear. And here's the bass part here. So I'll literally plug straight into my M Audio Fast Track sound card and then choose amp settings within Logic Pro. So you can see here for my lead guitar part, I've made my own amp settings for this. This is some kind of Fender replica that Logic have made, and looks like a kind of Marshall cab there. But it's got quite a nice clean sound for what I needed for that lead part, as you can hear. And I've added some delay here, as you can see. But basically I use Logic to record all my instruments. I don't use any amps to record. I'll literally use the preamp settings within Logic. So I'll plug straight into my sound card into Logic. I'll then export all these files as an MP3, which you can see here, which will have all the drums, the bass, the guitars all together, obviously. My next step would then be to film each individual guitar part. So you can see here I've filmed the bass all the way through. So this would be a whole take of me literally playing the bass all the way through. And then we've got the lead guitar here, same again all the way through. So that would be the same all the way through. And then finally the rhythm guitar. So that will be filmed all the way through. So in essence, I could make a video here because I've got all the 3, minus the drums, but I've got all the 3 parts here that I need. So once you've got all your footage, so I've got all my video footage here, I've got my MP3 here. Now I want to sync up all my footage that I have with the MP3. So my next step will be to open Final Cut Pro. We do a new project, walk video, and we want a new event, walk. So we now have a new project and a new event. You then want to import files. We want our video footage, so we'll import the bass, the lead guitar and the rhythm. It should then appear down here. So there's our footage. We also want to import the finished MP3 file with all the music. So now we can see here we have, there's the lead guitar all the way through. Here's the rhythm guitar all the way through. Yeah. So the first step for me would be to bring in into the timeline the lead guitar. So we've got our lead guitar. The next step is to take the actual MP3. So you want to line these up. So I'm dragging these into the timeline. Okay. If we zoom in. So I should hear a click because I recorded with a click at the beginning. So the music starts right here. So I'm going to cut that right there. Okay. And then we can hear on this file here. So you've got here, we don't want to use the music from this. We want to use this MP3. So we need to line these up. So I'm going to line up the WAVs here and zoom right in. Or should I say MP3 file, not WAV. So I'm lining these up. Okay, so they're in. Now that the music is completely synced, I can right click here and then detach the audio from the actual video and delete that. So it should be now in sync with the MP3. So that's how I sync up my separate MP3 with my video camera footage. So I'll literally look at the music underneath, and then once it's lined up in terms of the music files, I'll then take out the music from the actual video. So now that's lined up, I've got one of them lined up. I want to line up the rhythm guitar now. So bring the rhythm guitar down. Wait for that to load. You can see here, it's quite easy, this song, that's where the music starts. So if we bring it up to there, and I want to line that up there, that looks pretty much in line. If I listen, it's a little bit out. That's got to come a little bit after. That seems pretty much in time to me. Then detach the audio from the video footage, delete that. Now that should be in time with music. Okay, so now we have 2 tracks in time. I'm not going to touch those 2 tracks. The last one, the bass. Okay. I think I filmed the bass a bit later on because it doesn't come in till later in this song. So let's move along, find where the bass is. Okay, so the bass comes in here. When I'm moving these 2 guitar parts along, I'm not actually moving them. I'm just literally, this will be moving them like that. If I undo that. But when you're moving them here, literally you're just closing off that part. Okay. So we know the bass starts here. So we need to figure out now where the bass starts on this one. So I don't start playing bass. Watch my fingers. to around there. Okay, you can see that's getting close. Bit back. Oh. A little bit after that. Okay, now that's in time. You see, that took a bit more time because I didn't start at the beginning of the track. So that's in time. Finally, detach audio. Now, if I move this, it should all be in time with it. As you can see there, it's perfectly in sync. So if I move that back and then bring guitar back in, that should be in sync as well. Yep, that's in sync. Bring back the lead guitar. So now you can see that I've moved all 3 clips into my timeline and they're all in time. So literally now I can bring them all back to the beginning. Okay, so the bass starts a bit later on. So let's say at the beginning of the track I want to have just lead guitar. So here we go. I want to stop there. I want to see a bit of the rhythm guitar. So then I'll move that in. Stop. I'll cut that. Bring that down. Then I'll bring back in. Back in the lead guitar. Stop. Cut. Bring back. Sling that one in. I'll become a robot when I do this now. There we go. I won't keep going on, but there you go. You can see the way it works. Obviously, if I had more and more shots, all you do is get them all in time with your MP3, and then you can start being creative and put in different shots. So the most important thing is get everything in time, then worry about moving everything into place. So you can see there, that's taken me a few minutes. And that's how I edit.